Hey there, I'm SartorialPhil. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a slightly more detailed video on the Pochette clay from the men's Spring-Summer 2024 collection. It's the first one by Pharrell Williams. I already unboxed this with a couple of other items that I got from the same collection. So this one, it's the same format as their Pochette clay, but the biggest difference, of course, is that it has the studs and it's in the Damoflage pattern. The front has the golden studs, and then the back is just the plain pattern. So here is the graphite damier. I'm assuming this is the same as the ebene, and then the green is the new camouflage colors. It comes with black hardware, so this is the metal clip, and LV is embossed or etched onto it. And interestingly, so the zipper on the website is this olive green, but the one in production, or at least the one that I got, is in black. So it's a matte black coated metal. The zipper is in olive though. So I'm kind of surprised. It seemed like it should have been. This does provide more contrast. I don't know if I have a huge preference. So on the inside, it's just one pocket. It's lined in the usual, I think it's a synthetic fabric. So it's not the microfiber. It's more like a canvas. And there is a leather patch inside, also in olive green. This one is made in France. It's a little bit hard to see due to the angle and the metallic foil, but on the bottom it says it has the men's runway stamp for spring summer 2024. And if you're a collector like me, I definitely appreciate when they do say what season it's from. I do feel it's more of a collector's item. So this chain, depending on how you use this, you can put it inside and just use it kind of like a pouch without the key ring hanging out. But I think for most people, based on the name of this, you would have this hanging out and you might attach your keys to the end of this. This retails for $530 in the US. In terms of what it's going to fit, so it'll definitely fit cards. This is a standard credit card size. So of course, with no issue, it'll fit. I also tried to put in my AirPods. So these are the AirPods Pro, and they will fit inside and it will zip close. But as you can see, it starts to get a little bit bulky. It's not bad, I would say, because I don't really see any rippling. The zipper was fine. It doesn't feel like it's pulling or anything, but it is definitely bulkier. So it's something to consider. I think once you have your AirPods in it, you really can't store too much, because if you put a card in, it's pretty stiff too, so it doesn't really work. So pretty much just your AirPods. But you can fit something like lip balm in there. This one is a bit bulkier. It will, of course, fit. It does look a little bit more bulgy because it's uneven on the bottom, but it will fit, closes without an issue. Thinner lip balm, of course, works better. And you can fit other things in there. My intention of using this was actually more of a travel pouch if I would put change in it. I think if I am going to use it here, potentially it could be like an AirPods carrier or some lip balm, maybe some mints or gum, and I can hook this to my keys. But I think this would also work as a styling accessory, because if you saw my unboxing video, or my haul video, I should say, I have a couple of ready-to-wear items that I think would coordinate really well with this if I clipped it on my pants, on the belt loop. And then lastly, I just wanted to compare the size with different formats. So this one was a bandana. It's like I think it was a pre-spring collection. And you see it's a lot longer than it. It's also slightly wider, but it's thinner than this pouch. And then this is a pocket organizer. This is from one of my favorite prints from them. It's actually very similar in terms of the height and width to a pocket organizer. So if you look at that, and then I did wanted to bring, so this is, I talked about earlier, the older the Pochette clay. This though, in the Taiga version is different than their Canvas versions. This one's a lot more flat. This is discontinued, and this was in their special Taiga color that I believe was a limited edition, or they only released it for a couple of seasons. This is the Polaire color, so it's like the light beige version. So this one, the metal hardware is a lot different, and it's a lot longer too. So if you compare it, the closing mechanism is also different. This one uses a screw, so you just screw it like that, and then you screw it back in, and then you'll see Louis Vuitton here. To be honest, I prefer this style better, and I think this was definitely not as expensive as this, but this one I think might be close to 10 years old. I don't remember exactly. You'll see the LV stamp isn't as clear anymore on this one. And another difference is this actually has a slot in it. So this can definitely hold more. I use this in my work bag to carry extra cards, and I think I carried the key to the lock in here as well. So size comparison, that version is a bit larger than it, but it's more flat the way it's sewn. So this one would not be good for bulky. This one would not be really good for bulky items because it doesn't have that extra like gusset or clearance. So more for flat items like cards, I would say in this one. And that's my video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos.